Okay, hello. I'm going to try this again on a different work phone. Let's see if that works. I'm thinking maybe it was my case on this phone that may have been muffling what I was trying to say to you guys. It's just the picture is so much clearer on that phone, so I wanted to try and do that one so you guys could see the graphics a little bit better. So let me know if this sounds any better than what you were hearing before. Hello, James, Valerie, hello. I'm going to give some time for folks to hop back on because I had to restart this Facebook Live. I apologize. Okay, so Diane says this is so much better. Thank you. Okay, that's good to know. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with that phone. I think maybe it is the case. Doug, much better. Okay, I like what I'm hearing. Great. Edwin, hello. Anna, hello. I can hear you now, says Rose. Excellent. Steve says, let it snow. Well, it is going to snow tonight, but I think folks may be a little disappointed. There isn't going to be a lot of snow, or maybe you are excited about it. There won't be a lot, but there will be enough to maybe slick up the roads just a bit, cause some problems out there through the evening tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Things do look to improve by the early morning hours on Monday. So the morning commute on untreated surfaces may be a little tough. There may be some slick spots out on the roads for the morning commute, so you're going to want to allow just for extra time out there. Numbers tonight will fall back below freezing, so certainly some icy spots out there tomorrow morning are possible. Hi, Linda, Rick, welcome back. Thank you. Amelia says, nice and loud. I'm loving this. Okay, great. I'm glad I fixed the problem for everybody. AJ, a lot better. And he says, hello. All right, so let's dive into what you can expect as we go on through the next couple of hours. Things are going to start to pick up. And we could see some coating out on some untreated surfaces and some higher elevation. Some of those roadways could get snow covered pretty quickly through the overnight. So let's take you a look at what is going on. Helen says, isn't there a big storm coming in this weekend? Right now, this is what we're talking about. And it's not a big storm. This is a weak system, I would call it. So I got getting reports, Christina said, snowing a little bit here in Glastonbury. So here's what it looks like right now in the Hartford area. So we have a lot of clouds out there, sun is going down, and does look like there could be some snow and even some rain falling in the area. Temperature-wise, we're in the 30s, so 35 degrees, so nothing really sticking at the moment. A north wind around 5 miles per hour. Numbers out there in Torrington, Waterbury, Danbury, you're already in the low 30s, so if there's snow falling in your area, even in New Milford, there is a chance that some of that is sticking already. 35 in Hartford, 36 in New Haven, 33 in Putnam right now, and 34 in Willimantic. Winds out of the north and east about 5 to 15 miles per hour. I don't think that rain is going, or I should say, I don't think that the wind is going to be a huge issue through the overnight hours. We could see gusts anywhere from 15 to even 25 miles per hour, but again, not going to be a huge issue associated with this storm. Now let's look at what it's doing out on the satellite and radar. We'll zoom into the Hartford area where we have some light snow falling into Windsor Lock, Simsbury at the moment. Near Route 44 up into Winstead, we're seeing some light snow. Also mixing in the Plymouth area is some sleet, so a wintry mix there. In Sharon and up into Cannon, we're seeing just some light snow. And then by the areas near the shoreline, we're seeing a lot of rain. I know I got reports of some hail, but I do think that that's grapple, which is similar, but just a little bit different of a term. So we have some grapple falling along the shoreline for some locations as well. Zooming into, let's go take us to the Norwich area, into Montville and Salem, where some snow is also being picked up on the radar. So I wanted to take a look at the bigger picture here. We'll show you that off to our west, north and west, there is in New York and in portions of Pennsylvania near Scranton, some pretty significant snow falling at this point, and it's filling in rather nicely. I do think that we'll start to see our radar fill in over the course of the next couple of hours. But again, we're really not thinking much for snowfall accumulation. So keep us posted on what you see out your window. Periods of light snow overnight tonight with those numbers close to freezing, if not below that. So there could be some slick spots, especially starting your day tomorrow morning. The one update I wanted to provide you is that winter weather advisory that was posted last night and through this morning for areas in New London and Middlesex County. That has expired or was allowed to be canceled just because we're not thinking there will be a lot in the way of accumulation, thinking maybe a coating to up to 1 inch for some folks in those areas. So let's take a look at this hour by hour forecast. We'll show you what you can expect and where we go from here. So by 6 o'clock, it's starting to fill in. Here we are at 8 o'clock, still filling in, noticing that it's not snowing for everybody. So I do think that we could expect some snow showers off and on throughout the evening and into the overnight hours. By the time we get to 11 o'clock, we're already seeing things really begin to taper off, but there is that chance for some on and off snow showers through the overnight. I think after about midnight or so, this storm continues to fall apart for us. So by the morning commute, numbers are going to be below freezing, so some slick spots out on the roads, but in terms of having to fight any snowflakes or raindrops, I don't think that is going to be a concern for the morning commute. By the afternoon, we turn mostly cloudy for Monday. Winds will be generally around 10 to about 15 miles per hour, and numbers will be in the upper 30s to right around 40 degrees. So it'll be a mild day. So if you got a coating out there, it's likely going to melt. Here's a look at what you can expect for the forecast for snowfall totals. Again, along the immediate shoreline and for areas just north of New London and into Norwich, as well as areas in New Haven, including Branford, and even portions, I would say, of North Haven. There is a coating to maybe 1 inch, and I think some locations may even see 0. So that's the deal with the immediate shoreline and areas just north of that. As you get into the Middletown, Hartford area, valley locations, maybe 1 inch to about 2 inches, and for western areas like Danbury, Sherman, that would be the best chance to pick up maybe 3 inches of snow associated with this particular system. So again, it's not a lot of snow. It's not going to be a blockbuster storm for us for 2021, but nevertheless, it is going to coat some areas as well as get some slick spots out on the roads for tomorrow morning and even through the evening tonight. Numbers tomorrow, as I mentioned, rise into the upper 30s to right around 40 degrees. That snow ends pretty early, and then mostly cloudy skies will be out there. 7-day forecast. After that, I mean, take a look at this. We're pretty quiet. So Monday, things fall apart. We're dry heading into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even into Sunday. So this is not a bad start to the first week of 2021. All right, let's take a look at some of the questions that I got out there. I'm glad that everyone was able to hear me a little bit better. I apologize for having to restart this Facebook Live. If you have any questions, if you're just tuning in, let me know and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have. Hello, Paula. Hello, Michelle. She said, it sounds great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks everyone for letting me know. I obviously want to hop on to let you guys know what's going on. I want you to be able to hear me. It's snowing a little bit here in Glastonbury. Snowing in Torrington, says Vincenzo. Stay toasty, says Paula. I am very happy that I'm in the studio and not outside today. Much better, says Doug. That's great. It's raining here. Rose, where are you? Jonathan says out to sea. Yeah, it's going to strengthen as it goes out to sea, so not our problem. Let it snow, says James. Thank you, says Diane. She's a New York Giants fan. Kathy says, good. Rick says, well, I have to move my car for the plows. I don't know where you are. So let me know where you are, and I'd be happy to answer that. So Neil Parent says the CT River Cam is showing grapple moving in from the southwest Awesome. Yeah, I saw some reports of some grapple falling in some locations. Christina, my daughter will be disappointed. She is banking on a delay. Yeah, I'm sure some kids are definitely pretty bummed out that this one isn't going to be a blockbuster, especially after they just had break too. Wouldn't it be nice to start school up again with a little bit of a delay? Nicholas says, thanks for the updates. You are welcome, Nicholas. Let's see. Hi, Michelle. Doug, thanks for the report. He says, you are very welcome. I appreciate that. Giants won. Awesome. Linda says, thanks for the update. You got it. Rain in Cromwell, says James. How much coffee do I drink, says Bob. This is my first one of the day. Just some drizzle now in Woodbury. Daniel says, waiting for snow. Bring it. Hailing here, says Lisa. Lisa, where are you? I think it's probably Grapple. Just started in Manchester. When will we get a next big snow? Not in the next 7 days. If you saw the 7-day forecast, Dan, it looks absolutely picture perfect from Monday through Sunday. There is a coastal system that was forecasted over, I would say, last Friday or this past Friday, near our area for next Friday into Saturday, but that looks to stay offshore. So we're going to continue to monitor that Friday, Saturday time frame, but right now, keeping it dry. Any chance of changeover to mixed precipitation? I definitely think there is a chance that some locations do see a bit of rain as well as a mixture of even some sleet, and there could be a potential for any lingering shower activity through the overnight that could put down some slick spots out on the road. So that's why we're saying, take caution tonight and especially tomorrow morning, even though it's really not doing anything or shouldn't be doing anything by the time you're heading out the door. If you're an early riser, there may be still some snowflakes out there, but I'd say between 6-7 o'clock things are okay. There still could be some slick spots out there, especially with numbers that will be well below freezing or just a little bit under freezing. Patricia says, thanks for the update. You got it. Carmel, New York has 3 inches already. Lisa's in Ledyard. Okay. And Rick says, thanks. You guys got it. Thank you so much for interacting with me. I appreciate it. As we get a little bit closer, I'll continue to update you guys through tweets as well as Facebook posts. Normally, Fox does retweet things that I have retweeted, but you can always also follow me on Twitter, Rach Piscatelli, or on Facebook as well, Rachel Piscatelli. So I'd be happy to continue to keep you guys posted. If there's anything that's really concerning, I'll hop on again. But tonight we have the news at 10 and 11 o'clock. So by then, I think things will really be, starting to pick up just a bit. And we'll have some idea of how much snow is falling across the area at that point. But again, really not going to be a total blockbuster storm for us. 1 to maybe 3 inches, and that's on the high side of things, especially for areas in western Connecticut. Coastal areas, 0 to 1 inch of snow, a lot of rain and a little bit of mix. Still though, I know that it is a little bit, but I don't know if you guys remember, was it 2 Sundays ago, I came in and I got run off the road. Well, I basically slipped off the road, and it was snowing out there, and there was nothing on. There was maybe less than an inch on the roads, and my car has 4-wheel drive, and it slipped off the roads going down a bit of a hill. So just take it careful, be mindful of any slick spots out there, and we'll get through this together. It's a snowstorm during the winter, so we're New Englanders, we're used to it, and we'll talk more as we get a little bit closer. All right, see you guys at 10 and 11 o'clock.